In today's video, let's create 3 really quick glam Mother's Day presents.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharon, and this is Classy Shades Designs.
All right, so for project number 1, I picked up 6 of these ceramic coasters from the Dollar Tree. And although I think they're pretty the way they are, I wanted to glam them up a little bit. So I took some metallic silver paint by Deco Art, and I painted all 6 of them with 2 coats, making sure that I got the edges covered. Then I took some Tack-It adhesive glue and I applied that to each one of the coasters. I applied it very liberally, making sure to clean off my edges. And I also made sure that I had it as smooth as I could get it without a lot of lines. I then came in with some Tea Glitz Artemis Crystal Glitter, and I sprinkled that over the entire coaster until it was all covered. Then with my finger, I went in laying the glitter down on the Tack-It to make sure that all the glitter was laid into the glue. And you can see here how the one that I laid down the glitter looks compared to the one where the glitter was just sprinkled on. Once I was complete with that step, I came in with some epoxy and mica mixed together to give it some shimmer, and I spreaded epoxy over all 6 of my coasters. The epoxy will help protect the coasters from any liquid and hot and cold temperatures. Since epoxy is self-leveling, I allow this to just level itself out and let it sit. Then I came in with a torch to pop any bubbles within the epoxy so that I could have a crystal clear, smooth finish. I allowed these to dry overnight so that they could be cured 100% before moving on to the next step. Next, I took the letter B, which is the beginning of my husband's last name, and I centered each B in the middle of each one of these coasters. This will make it a personalized gift, so you can put whatever letter you want on your Mother's Day coasters when you give them to her. Now, you could epoxy over the letter B, but what I've decided to do instead of adding another layer of epoxy, I'm going to come in with some Oracle 651 vinyl, and this is clear, and allow this vinyl to become my top coat or my cover up over the entire thing. You can see here that this is a see-through vinyl. I'd wondered before, why do they make clear vinyl? But now this clearly becomes the reason why they make it, so you can use it as a top coat. I apply this to each one of my coasters, and then I took my heating tool and heated up the vinyl so that it would shrink down to the coaster, making sure to get a really good hold onto the entire thing. So now here you can see that it is almost as if there's nothing there, but if I give you just a little side angle, you could see the B. In the spaces where I had some air bubbles, I just popped those with with a pin or a needle. And then I applied some additional bling on the edge just to give it a final touch along the edges with some bling wrap that you can also pick up at the Dollar Tree. Once I had all 6 of these blinged out and complete, you can see how pretty they look. And here is our finished product. For project number 2, I took this vase, and I honestly don't remember where I got it from. I know it's a little larger than what they offer at the Dollar Tree. I think I may have gotten it for some flowers my husband sent to me. At any rate, I painted the vase with a metallic black, and I wanted this to be black because it will help our glitter help our glitter stand out on the next step. So I made sure to have a even coat of glitter all the way around, and I just went in several steps, taking a little bit at a time as we went. And I also used 3 sizes of glitter. So this is the large size. And once I finish this step, getting it a really good coat on this large layers of glitter, then I'll move to a medium flake, and then I'll go to a fine flake. I also made sure to press it down because of the size of the glitter. When it's sticking up, you can honestly see it. So if you use the three size glitters, you can press it down. You absolutely don't have to use three sizes. You can get away with using whichever size flake that you want to use. I just thought it would be neat to have a transition of glitter sizes across the project. And I came in here then with round number 2 for the medium sized glitter. And as I sprinkled this glitter on, I just started to fall in love with the way that the project was turning out. Um, I was going to do something completely different with this project and it just wasn't working. So I had to stop. Oh my God. Yes, that really happened. As I was pouring the glitter, here's a replay. It just spilled all over. The lid came off and I had glitter everywhere. So I had to take a quick pause, clean that mess up, and then I was able to go back to work. And here I am showing the fine glitter onto it. You guys, this is absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty with the glitter on here. And if I were to do this project again, I'd probably just go totally with the fine glitter because that is so pretty in itself. I did 2 layers of the Mod Podge and glitter, and I allowed it to dry until it was completely dry before I moved to the next step. Since I had glitter everywhere, I took my little ladybug vacuum and started cleaning it up. This little thing is so cute and it really does work and help when you're working with glitter. So I'll leave a link down below for this if you're interested. I picked it up at Amazon. Next, I came in with some of these small mirror tiles and I started to bling out around the top of the vase. Now, because the vase has a cone shape to it, I had to make the tiles fit in so that they would provide a good connection to the glass. And I just worked with them as I kept the project going. I just kept working with making sure that I had them on and pressing them down and had really good connection. This is what it looks like once it was totally blinged out, and it's so pretty. You could always stop here. You can see the difference from the large glitters, and as it works its way up, or at least I can see the difference. It might be hard to see on camera, but this is what it looks like. Now, I want to add a little bit more bling to it because I think that it just needs something from the mirror down. So I went ahead and put in some little design, just what I thought would work. And you can do this however you want. But here you go. This is what it looks like once I added the embellishments down into the glitter. And I thought we needed one more thing to finalize this to make it look really pretty. And I added a strip of my Bling adhesive sheet that I had picked up from Amazon. And here's how it looks on the table. You guys, isn't this pretty? Leave me a comment down below. I gotta tell you, she is adorable. I love her. Tell me what you think about number 2. This is my absolute favorite one. Just beautiful. I think it looks so pretty, and you can see on my table, I mean, she's showing some of these black spots are from my shirt that's showing through, but you can just see how it finishes the table. So let's move on to the third project, which is another bling vase. And I picked this vase up from the Dollar Tree. It's kind of the eggshell vase. In using the adhesive bling sheet that I had purchased from Amazon. Now, I had already had these cut because I was again going to use them on the bigger vase and it just didn't work out. So I'm now going to apply them to this vase. I had taken the back of the glue off, and so I didn't want them to go to waste because these are fairly expensive for the amount that you get. It was probably about here that I realized I didn't like the way that this looked from the inside because you could see the unfinished glue or the backing through the glass. So I decided to take my Waverly chalk paint in the color of Pool and a long brush, and I just painted the inside of this with 2 coats of this Pool chalk paint, which actually made it so pretty. Once I had that complete, I came in with some liquid fusion and I added some bling and glam to it in the form of these little jewel adhesive rhinestones. These I used to offer in my online store that I no longer operate, so I have lots of them sitting around and I put them there. But of course, you can pick up rhinestones anywhere. I also applied some heat to make sure that those seams stayed together, and this is how it turned out. So here are all three of the projects. These would be great for a Mother's Day gift, really quick, really easy, or a beautiful tablescape, however you want to do it. But you guys, they're beautiful and fun and easy. This is what it looks like on my table and all of the projects that we've made the last couple of weeks. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in our next video.